Yo, what's going on, RVO? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. I gotta remind y'all sometimes, cause don't trust me. I watch like 100 videos a day and I forget to like them my damn self. So, today we're gonna start it off on a comedic side, right? We're gonna start it off with some funny skit slash comedians. I thought the best way to start it off would be like one of the legends in the skit game, King Batch. He been doing skits since Vine, if y'all even remember what Vine is. So we gonna jump into it. I ain't even do the stream is starting home screen. That's how you know I'm really just running behind. I'm 8 minutes behind time. I'm supposed to be streaming every day at 6, so I owe y'all 8 minutes. Um, but let me play this video. This video is called "When the Offer's Too Good." It's about people that be snitching. You know what I'm saying? When they get the cookie with the bologna. Young Thug know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's get into it.
So you don't want to talk, huh? Without your cooperation, we don't have a case.
I ain't saying nothing. So don't even try that shit. I ain't snitched a day in my life and I ain't about to start snitching now. So you can cut it out. You ain't gonna get nothing from me. So if you gonna lock me up, you can lock me up for life, baby.
Looks like we're gonna have a long night together then, huh? I'm gonna enjoy this meal. So you don't want to talk.
Wait, hold on. Is that ribeye?
Yeah, it's a ribeye.
Well, how you got that? Where you got that from?
Maestros?
What temperature you got it cooked on?
I got a medium
What?
rare.
He said, hold on. What temperature you got that cooked on? Bro, what?
Is that the one on Beverly Glen?
Of course it's the one in Beverly Glen. That's the best
Bro,
one.
folding.
That is the best one.
You ever had a steak from Maestros? You wanna give it a try? Haven't had a bite yet. It's untouched. Haven't had it. It's good, yeah.
Freddie.
Pardon me?
Freddie. Bro, what?
You asked who was driving. Freddie was driving.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey.
Mama Glad, if it's coconut you want, it's coconut you give. Boop, boop, boop.
Usually gets that on the first try, but
Oh, you Jamaican?
Yeah, brother.
What part of Jamaica you from? That accent sound kind of off, don't it?
Yes, sir, brother.
Yes, sir, brother.
Brother,
Oh, what part of Jamaica is that?
South Jamaica.
just get out of here.
Bro is folding for coconut water from a fake Jamaican and a ribeye from a random steak store. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Is this how they got Young Thug? You think this how they got Young Thug and 6ix9ine and all of them cooperate? You think a little meal got him? They put something in it. It's got to be like a truth serum or something in the food. That's really what I be thinking, bro. Cause ain't no way the second you ate the food, you just started. You know what I'm
I think this
saying?
nigga from Compton.
You were saying something about Freddie and the boys.
We got Freddie, we got Frank, and so Freddie and Frank, they took the money, they hid it at 555 North Pico Drive, in between the black and blue dumpster.
Boy, drop coordinates and
that's where they
everything.
hid it. Oh, it's for me?
Of course it's for you. Yes, we treat everyone like this. It's the finest. Yeah, you good with the shiny buff?
Yeah, I'm good with Shiny Buff.
Perfect.
Hey,
This is Julie. She's the best in the biz. Julie's Dwayne. Julie.
hey, how you doing? Yeah, so the whole thing started with a drug deal beef. So Pico, rest in peace, he would always take the product and he would chop it up and mix it with household products. Yo, is this Diet Coke or regular?
It's regular.
So yeah, he would chop it all up and he would turn it into, he would dilute the product. And everybody knows you don't dilute the product. So that's what Freddie actually killed him for.
Yeah. Keep going. Who was the shooter?
It was Freddie. Freddie was the shooter. Freddie skipped out on 2, so
Bro. Bro, they be dead doing anything to get the intel, bro. Bro getting a whole full body massage right now.
Freddie actually had to kill Frank and Peter back to back. So-
Because Sizzler didn't do it.
Right. No, because Sizzler already did his time.
Oh, right.
Sizzler put in the work, so Sizzler didn't have to do any killings.
Okay, and what does Freddie look like? Can you give me a description of Freddie?
Freddie, 6'4", 200 pounds. He always wears a baseball cap, hoodie. Yeah, you're easy to spot. If you show me a couple pictures on your lineup, I can point out Freddie for you too.
All right, great. And now tell me, how do you feel about witness protection?
Witness protection? How long is Freddie gonna do in jail?
Well, if he's got a good lawyer, he's probably gonna do 10 years, maybe.
10 years.
Maybe 5, you know. He'd probably do 5 if he's got good time, maybe 2 on parole.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll do witness protection. Please, if you don't mind, you can write that in. Definitely. Yeah, lovely.
I got an extra room.
He
in
said,
my
"Oh
house.
wow, oh wow,
perfect,
yep,
perfect.
I'll do it."
I actually know some more murders that are going down. If you,
Bro, he didn't ask that. He didn't
No,
ask.
definitely interested.
wait, Fred?
What up? They didn't call your ass in here too?
They called me in.
Chump ass charges. You ain't saying nothing about Terrence, did you?
I ain't say nothing about Terrence.
That's what I'm talking about. Most importantly, you ain't saying nothing about me, right?
Freddie, you think I'm a snitch on you?
I'm talking about.
You think I'm a snitch on you?
We stay loyal around
We
these
stay
streets,
loyal.
man. I'm talking about, baby.
Come on, man. Yo, you get taller?
I'm so 6'4", you know what I'm saying? I probably packed on a few pounds, but you know, that's about it.
All right, I'll see you soon.
My guy, all right? See you, what, tomorrow?
All right. Or in 10 years.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Huh?
You said about 10 years?
Yeah, we've been friends for like what, 10 years?
Give or take 10, 11.
10, 11. All right, cool. I'll see you 10,
Wow.
11 years. Yeah, wow.
You wow.
You. So you been friends with bro for 10 years, and now he about to go serve 10 years. Bro is sick, bro. That is. That's diabolical, bro. That was a good skit, though. I feel like King Batch always made good skits over the years. Alright, next up we got. So this video is Dave Chappelle meets Obama. It's animated, though, so this is not the official one.
Now, this is the same club, the Punchline. This is 15 years ago, and I had just gotten back from my infamous South Africa trip. And I came to the Punchline just to cheer myself up. It's a safe place where I could tell some jokes. And I find out that this comedian I know, Chris Tucker, who's in all those Rush Hour movies, I find out that Chris is in San Francisco too at some charity event. So I call him, I'm like, yo, I just saw you at some charity event. I said, I'm doing a show at the Punchline. Why don't you come by the club after your event? He's like, cool, Dave. I thought you was dead, nigga. I'll come by. He said,
He said, cool, nigga, I thought you was dead. I ain't gonna lie, it was a point in time when Dave Chappelle disappeared. Like, they took his show down and they replaced him with Tosh.0 or something like that, or Key and Peele. And when he got taken down, bro, years went by. I'm like, dang, Dave Chappelle probably dead, bro. And they ain't just reported on the news or nothing.
he says, is it okay if I bring some friends? Because, you know, I'm with a lot of people. I go, man, you Chris Tucker. You can bring whoever the fuck you want. And then I show up to the club late that night, and I walk into the dressing room, and sitting in the dressing room is Gavin Newsom, who at the time was the mayor of San Francisco, but now he's the governor of California. And sitting next to him was Kamala Harris, who at the time was the DA of San Francisco. Now she's the senator from California that's front running on the Democratic ticket. And sitting next to her was Al Gore. It's fucking weird. And sitting next to Al Gore was the guys from Google, Sergey, and I don't know how to say these. All right. And it was
Like,
Chris
yeah, like
Tucker
what?
and Ben Jealous, who
got
at the
so
time was
excited
the
about
president of the
somebody
NAACP, who was all just at this big charity dinner, and Paul Mooney was drinking scotch. And we all was just in there. And, you know, at first I was a little uncomfortable when we started talking, and we all got along really well. At some point, Kamala Harris she says to me, she goes, you know, a friend of mine is announcing his candidacy for president tomorrow. I went to college with him. I'm like, what? I go, Barack Obama? She goes, you've heard of him? I'm like, yo, I just read about this dude. And she goes, yo, yeah, blah, 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 we're talking. She goes, you know what? She says, let's call him on the phone. I said, what the fuck? And she picks the phone up and she dials and she's listening like this. And she goes, it's his voicemail. And she gives me the phone. She goes, leave him a message. You know, I didn't know what to say. I just said what you say to any black dude that's running for president. You know, stay low, running a zigzag pattern, this kind of shit. And then the last thing I say is, you know what? I said, sir, I really do believe you can do this. Like, man, I'm wishing you luck. Now, next.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap. Nobody ever thought it would be a black president, you know? And so, Trump, I was about to say Trump. Oh, Lord. So, Barack Obama being the first black president, I feel like we did pretty good. Like, he showed that it's not every black person is the stereotype, you know, blah, 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 blah. And he stood for a whole bunch of other good jazz, and he did a lot of good things. But just like every other president, people kind of complain about the negatives more than they see the positives that you do. So
next day I wake up and go for coffee at a place called the Embarcadero. It's like an eatery by the sea in San Francisco. And I'm walking to the coffee shop, and there's a police line, and I can't cross the tape. But then I figure, fuck it, I'm Dave Chappelle, so I go into the thing like this. And the police yoke me. These motherfuckers like tackle me immediately. And I see over the police's shoulder Gavin Newsom. I couldn't remember his name, but I remember the night before I had kept teasing him and saying he looked like Christian Bale, the guy from the Batman movies. So I see him and I can't remember the name, so I'm just like, Batman, help! And he stops, he's like, Dave? And then the police see that the mayor knows me, so they all like, oh, sorry about that. And he's like, hey, back up, everybody. And he just picks me up. He's like, I'm really sorry about that. I'm like, I'm fine, don't worry about it. And he's like, listen, I'm here with Prince. Would you like to meet him? I'm like, I know Prince. That's my nigga. And we go around the corner, and it was Prince Charles, the Prince of England. I didn't know the protocol of meeting royalty. You're not supposed to touch him. I dapped him up like a nigga. My nigga. Hugging him and shit like this, dapping him up, and that nigga was cool too. I was like, it's really fucking weird. And then I was just out there in the upside down, not having no TV show, trying to figure life out, and the election was going on in the background, and this guy, Barack Obama, was picking up steam. This motherfucker was killing it. And I had a chance to go to the last debate on the Democratic ticket, and I went. It's me and Chris Tucker, sitting in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's the last three candidates. It was Barack Obama, John Edwards, and Hillary Clinton. Now, Obama's a lot taller than Edwards and Clinton, and he had the center podium. And at one point, they're all on stage, and they start fussing, and Obama goes, look, none of us are perfect, like this. And his hands was like this, and there was light shining behind his head, and the other two candidates was looking up at the nigga, and I was sitting in the audience like, this nigga looks like Jesus. And I realized in that moment that I was looking at the next president of the United States. I was certain of it. I couldn't explain it, but I knew what I was seeing. And I got really excited. And I'm not that kind of guy. I said, I gotta meet this motherfucker. So I stayed. They were all on stage doing interviews, and I just waited. I was waiting and waiting, and then John Edwards was done with his interviews first, because everybody knew he wasn't gonna win. And I see John Edwards, and I said, hey, Senator Edwards, I just want to say hi. And that motherfucker looked at me like, like, fuck you, nigga, you gonna lose anyway. And then he left, and then Hillary Clinton just walked by me in one of them Steve Harvey suits.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, this dude's funny as hell. Dave Chappelle is like one of the top, like he gotta be top 3 comedians. But I was gonna say, I didn't know that Hillary Clinton ran around the time Obama ran. That's how good Obama was at the time. Also, I was young. I was playing like Black Ops 2 and stuff, so I really wasn't worried about no politics. But I didn't know how many times she actually ran. So to see that she's still running for president at her age is like, dang, you could really be 60, 70, 80 running for president. Like, that's scary, bruh. Old as hell.
But Obama was taking forever. Everybody wanted to talk to him. When I knew the media saw exactly what I saw, there was no question about it. That was the guy. Now, waited and I waited, and finally, must have been over an hour and a half, he finishes his last interview. He's like, man, thank you very much. Good talking to you. And he turns around and we make eye contact. He sees me. And when he sees me, he looks over, he goes, Dave Chappelle. And Obama did me the same way I did Prince Charles. He tapped me out like, And he like bro hugged me and he pulled me in and I'll never forget this. He said in my ear, I got your message. Thank you very much,
That's
New York
creepy
City.
as hell.
Good night.
He got his message, but he never responds. So like, but that's dope. I think that's a dope story. Like, a lot of times we meet people and we see them become really successful. Well, I'm speaking like if this is everybody, right?
I got lit.
Some of us get to see, you know, our peers or our friends and stuff like grow and become successful and do all these crazy things. And it's like, when you look back, you're just like, dang, I remember the first time I met this person. But if they didn't become big, would you remember really? Like, would you really even care? I'm just saying. Alright, so this video is called Jay Snow's Near-Death Experience. I believe he talks about hood knowledge or something like that, or hood logic. That's what he calls it, hood logic. So yeah, let's jump into it.
My brother has what I like to call hood logic. You know, sound logic that sounds stupid, right? My brother smokes weed. So before he smokes a blunt, he'll take his jacket off, smoke the whole blunt, put his jacket back on and be like, can you smell it? Can you smell the weed? I'm like, yes, nigga. Just because you whispering don't mean you not loud. It's hood logic, right? Sound logic that sounds stupid. I was young. One time I didn't know how to talk to girls. So I asked my brother for advice. And he looks at me and he goes, listen, you can't treat a queen like a hoe because she won't allow it. And you can't treat a hoe like a queen because she won't appreciate it. And I was like, nigga, I'm 12. This note says, do you like me, yes or no? Do I give it to the bitch or not? What is this riddle? It's crazy, man. My brother's insane, dog. In 2019,
I will say that first part where he's like people really he basically said like his brother was take his jacket off, smoke, and then put the jacket on and be like, oh, can you smell it? Like, I feel like everybody that smokes weed thinks that they have the remedy or the cure to getting rid of the smell. Bro, it literally seeks into your pores. It literally seeks into your clothing. Anything in that facility of hotbox air, that hotbox zone, bro, you're gonna smell like weed. So I genuinely don't know why people spend so much money on like fabric sprays and all this different stuff. Like, dog, just smoke your weed, dog. Like, it is what it is.
went back to prison because he got homesick, right? We all got one in the family. And in that moment, I had decided to give up my Hollywood apartment. I was living in Hollywood, pursuing my dreams at the time. And once I heard the news, I said, I'm giving that up and I'm moving back to Compton so that he has a house to return to when he gets out, right? And people were like, why would you do that? You're going back to Compton. I'm like, it's my hometown. What's the worst that can happen, right? 6 months later, I get shot at by my neighbor.
Yo.
And I only call him my neighbor because I no longer feel comfortable calling him my friend from high school. I got shot at over pussy I didn't even get, right? And this all took place early. So for context, right? My friend, right, lived in the back house. I lived in the front house. Front house is a full house. The back house is about as big as this fucking stage, right? But he had 2 cars, which screamed financial responsibility. So one day he was at work, and at 6 a.m., this guy comes over and keys his second car while it's in the driveway. My friend sees this on the Ring camera at work, leaves work to come home. He gets home by 7 a.m. to assess the damage. By 8 a.m., I get up because that's when I usually get up. My morning routine consists of yoga, smoothies, and meditation, like most niggas from Compton. I'm thinking I'm about to have a great day. I get up, I notice my brother's car is on the street. He's about to get a ticket for street sweeping. So I go out to move his car. My friend sees on the Ring camera somebody by my brother's car, just grabs his gun, runs outside without even looking, shoots, bah, right? The bullet missed me and killed our friendship, right?
That was a smooth
I was like,
transition.
unfollow, right? And then I confront him. I was in shock. I was like, how the fuck could you shoot at me? What is wrong with you? And he goes, my bad. Turns around, walks back.
Bro, that's niggas for you, bro. Like, no sorry, no nothing. They'll just make a mistake and then get mad at you for trying to correct them. Like, bro, what you mad at me for? Nigga just shot at me. Like, what you mean what I'm mad at?
Into the house. And I was frustrated. I was furious. I was like, this ain't where this is about to end. So I get my gun and I call another friend to bring his gun, because 2 guns is better than 1. We go to the back house. I knock on the door. Hey, bro, you gotta move. He immediately goes, you right. You can't shoot at the landlord, dog. It trumps loud music, late payments. You know? And I know some of y'all probably thinking, that's it? You didn't call the cops? I didn't. He was my friend and a felon in possession of an illegal firearm that I sold him. I didn't know I had to put "don't shoot at me" on the receipt. I have a crazy family, bro. And you would think my brothers are probably the craziest in my family, but it's not. It's my sister, you know? Because she almost killed a dude, her husband. Well, she didn't almost kill him, right? He attempted suicide. He failed, but he tried. And she would have me believe that this took place because she asked for a divorce. So he got all worked up and jumped off a 2-story building into a massive pile of medical bills. I don't think that's what happened, right? Because at the time that this happened, they were arguing. And my sister can argue. What I think he tried to do was end the argument in a very extreme way. But you can't do that, fellas. You're not gonna end the argument with your girl, especially your wife. So what did she do? Go to the hospital. To do what? End the argument. This man broke his leg, his arm. He had a cut around his chin. She still went to the hospital, sat right next to his bed while he was hanging off of deer beeps. And she says, look at your dumb ass.
Why are girls like that, bro? Why are women like that? Like, there was no purpose in you coming all the way down from the house straight to the hospital. This man in a full body cast, and you still gotta talk shit. Like, that's, oh man.
Can't take a little
Can't live with
criticism,
them, can't live without them.
Here you go, always saying you're gonna do something you never do. And then she got mad. It's like, divorce me. She grabbed his arm. The nigga woke up.
Yeah. I'm happy I started off the stream with with some comedy, bro. This is actually pretty funny. This is my first time watching this dude. His name's Jay Snows. Near Death Experience is the name of his is the name of his series. Life is Funny, I believe, is like the session or the season or something like that, category, something like that. Just looking into him, that was my first time watching him. I found it funny, so I'll definitely check him out again. Don't forget to like this video. We're gonna keep it rolling.